All right, let's talk about your data career in 2026. We're diving into a free Harvard course, CS50 SQL, to figure out one thing. Is this the real deal or is it just another free course that sounds good but doesn't actually get you job ready? Let's break it down. So, here's the big question on everyone's mind. Can this free course, a Harvard course no less, really be your ticket to a solid data career in the next couple years? We're going to look at exactly what you learn and how it changes the way you think about data and what it actually means for your resume. Okay, before we dive deep into SQL, you need a map, right? You got to know the lay of the land. So let's zoom out for a second and see where CS50 SQL actually fits inside this whole CS50 universe. The best way to think about CS50 universe, it's like a tree. The big sturdy trunk, that's the main CS50X course. Your broad, strong foundation in all things computer science. But then you have these branches, right? These are the specialized parts, and CS50 SQL is one of those major branches. Its goal isn't to teach you a little bit of everything. Nope. It's designed to give you a deep, focused, and honestly, a really powerful skill in one critical area, databases. And here's what makes it so cool and so flexible. The course itself calls it an orthogonal course. Now, that's just a fancy way to say it stands completely on its own. You don't need any prior coding experience to jump in. You can take it before CS50X, during it, or even after. It's a pure deep dive, which makes it perfect for absolute beginners or even for experienced programmers who just realize they need to get serious about data. So, what's this SQL thing anyway? What's this language you're going to spend 7 weeks mastering? Well, before we even look at the syllabus, we need to understand why it even exists. What problems does it solve? In the very first lecture, the instructor, Katazinski, breaks it down. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Just think of it like this. It's the official language for talking to a database. It's how you ask for data, add new stuff, update what's already there, or get rid of old info. Seriously, it's the engine running quietly in the background of pretty much every app you use every single day. But wait, you might be thinking, why can't I just use a spreadsheet? And the course makes this distinction super clear. A spreadsheet, yeah, that's fine for your personal budget, but databases are built for the real world. We're talking about massive scale, like billions of photos on Instagram. They're built for insane speed and for something called concurrency, which just means handling thousands or even millions of people trying to do stuff at the same time without ever breaking a sweat. All right, now for the main event. Let's walk through your 7 week journey. We're going to see how you go week by week from a complete beginner to someone who really truly gets how data is structured, managed, and made to work efficiently. This really is your path from zero to hero. You start in week zero, just learning how to ask basic questions of your data. By week one, you're already connecting the dots between different tables, like linking authors to their books. Then, week two, this is where the big shift happens. Suddenly, you're in the driver's seat, designing the whole system from scratch. After that, it's all about going pro, mastering how to write and manage data in week three, making your life easier with views in week four, and then finishing strong by making everything fast and scalable. So let's get into the details of those first few weeks. You start with the absolute basics, asking questions with select and where. Then you move on to connecting different sets of data. But here's the best part. The projects are so cool and so real. You're not just playing with fake data. You're digging into data from the kids' TV show Cyber Chase. You'll be analyzing those famous Moneyball baseball stats, and you'll even design a database for the entire Boston subway system. How cool is that? And this quote from Carter in week 2, it really is the turning point. He says, you're going to be in the driver's seat designing your own database schemas. This is huge. You're not just a user anymore, you are the architect. And trust me, that's a massive deal because a bad database design can absolutely tank an application. If building things the right way from the ground up sounds like your jam, by the way, you can find a whole structured roadmap for this course and others over at learnitfree.com. Okay, the second half of the course is where you seriously level up. You'll master what's called CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete, which are the four horsemen of any data system. You learn how to make everything faster with something called indices. And you graduate from the training wheels of SQLite to pro-level systems like PostgreSQL and MySQL. And this is so important. You learn about security. You learn how to stop hackers from using something called SQL injections to steal your data. That's not just a nice to have, it's an absolute non negotiable skill in the real world. All right, so you've done the 7 weeks, you crushed the projects. Now, for the $1 million question, are you actually job ready? Let's get real for a minute and have an honest look at what this course gives you, and maybe more importantly, what it doesn't. Okay, this right here tells the whole story. What this course is amazing at is giving you a rock solid, deep foundation in SQL and database design. But this is a big but. It's not a magic ticket to a job by itself. To really get job ready, you have to take these skills and build your own unique portfolio projects. You need to pick up a programming language like Python to actually use the databases you design. And taking a next step course like CS50 Web is a fantastic idea to see how it all fits together. You know, we can totally break down CS50 Web next if you want. Just hit that like button to let me know. So let's turn all this talk into a real concrete plan. How do you actually take the awesome skills you get from CS50 SQL and build a legitimate career path for 2026? Look, a strong SQL foundation is like a key that unlocks so many doors. If you want to be a data analyst, well, this is your bread and butter. It's how you find the gold in the data. For a junior backend developer, this is your superpower for making apps work perfectly. Even QA engineers need this to check under the hood and make sure everything's running right. Let's be honest. In today's world, pretty much any tech role gets a major boost if you know how to speak the language of data. So, here's the game plan. The key is to have a plan. Don't just finish the course and then stop. Step 1, absolutely crush the final project. Step 2, build something of your own, something unique for your portfolio that shows you can apply these skills. Step 3, immediately line up your next move, like CS50 Web or CS50 AI, that keeps the momentum going. And step 4, practice, practice, practice. And hey, if you want more career strategies just like this for 2026, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe. And that brings us to the final and maybe the most important question. Now that you know how to command data, where are you going to point that power? Are you going to build the next amazing web app? Or are you going to dive deep into the world of AI to uncover secrets hidden in the data? Drop a comment below. Let me know if you're Team Web or Team AI. Learn IT free with Vitus DK, and you already know.